Whew. It just like hits you like a stab to the heart. I feel like it went through the emotional ringer in these 4 different songs. Hello friends, welcome back to part 4 of my SKZ player reaction, where about 30 minutes ago I finished recording part 3. I have a refresh on my warm beverage. This time I've got a Bohemian raspberry tea. What makes it Bohemian, I don't know, but it's quite tasty. And now I will be resuming from Streetlight all the way to Miss You. So we have a couple of music videos, a couple of lyric videos that we'll be checking out. So let's dive in, starting with Streetlight, which is from Changbin, aka My Bias, featuring Bangchan. So much like Close, Streetlight came out at the same time in May of 2020. And I can see in the description there's something called Changbin's comment. So let's pop this into Google Translate. So, you know, this being Google Translate, take it with a grain of salt. But it says, Streetlight is on top of a boom bam hip hop track. The content is about a person who can't tell others and laughs pretending not to be hurt and sad and alone. Oh, this is a song that was compared to a streetlight and lyricized. When you talk to someone about your concerns, the other person can't solve everything, but just talking about it often makes you feel more comfortable. Yes. In the emotional intelligence courses that I teach as part of my job, that's one of the things that I always mention is if you want to be empathetic and you want to help people, just listening will probably go a long way, and you don't have to try to fix their problems for them. Now, actually, before I wrote this song, there were times when I couldn't tell anyone and had a hard time alone. Oh no, Changbin. While writing lyrics and recording, I felt relieved as if I had confided in someone. I hope that those who listen to this song will find someone who will be in pain with them and who will listen to my story. Oh my gosh, that both like heals and breaks my heart at the same time. And again, we don't have captions here, so I'm going to have to look them up after the fact. So here we go with Streetlight. Lyrics by Changbin, composed by Changbin, and Bangchan, arranged by Bangchan. Okay. Are we getting more singing from the rappers? More auto-tune too. Ooh, I like that drum beat. More like old school hip hop. You can just like feel the emotions pouring out of him. Like the acting. Oh my gosh. Was that just like a dead plant? Huh. Okay, now I really want to know what the lyrics are to put some like context to this. For a second I was like, oh my gosh, is Bangchan the plant? But I don't think that's what it is. All right, like a street light at the end of a lonely day, standing vacant. Oh, I just realized like baby Bangchan and Changbin in this are very sweet and adorable. But sorry, I digress. At the end of a lonely day, standing vacantly, in the middle of the lonely night, I try my best to smile brightly. To the people who relied on me, that's a contradiction. Acting strong, acting like I'm not hurting, acting like nothing is wrong. I can't be the reason that they lose strength. I just wanted to be someone else's strength. I can't be the reason that they lose strength. I don't have the courage to make you can rely on me the other way around. Oh my gosh, I can relate to this so much, where you know you want to be there to support people and you don't want to be a burden on anyone, so you'll like hide your feelings and pretend that you don't feel them so that you can be strong for the other person. But like there's so much strength in vulnerability, and like the strongest relationships are two-way streets in terms of I don't just rely on you, but you rely on me too. So like I just want to tell Changbin, like, you can let it out, like Stay is here to listen. And the pain silently grows, locked in a room in my heart without a way out. When you hold it in as much as you can grow numb to it, I guess I can still take more because I can still hold it back. A band-aid over a wound will always fall. I put this on in a rush, but it really fell off quickly. The rainwater pools on top of this worn roof, and it knows me all too well, slipping in through all the cracks. I need someone before I collapse. Ask me again if I'm okay. Please, anybody, no! Changbin, I'm here for you. But I really love this metaphor of like the roof and the rain coming through. Like if you don't take that time to take care of yourself and like fill those patches and heal, like it's just all gonna come crumbling down. So yeah, what is this like dead plant representative of? Is it him in terms of like not taking care of himself? Or maybe it's something else. Who cares? I got that. I love the like melodic rapping that he does. Oh. Is that Bangchan? Yes. Oh, the paint on it. Is the paint Bangchan? Ooh, the harmony. Even though the beat is like upbeat, it still feels so sorrowful. It hurts to be alone. Oh my gosh, so what do we think? What do we think is the paint? Ooh, do we think it's like a burst of color that's being added? Of him being able to like let it out? Because, you know, he's incredibly brave to talk about this kind of thing. Like, you know, your mental health and struggling is not an easy subject to broach, especially when, you know, he's saying here of how he doesn't want to burden anybody and he doesn't want to feel like he needs to rely on anybody else. Especially, you know, like May 2020 when this is all coming out. Like there's so much happening in the world and there's so much fear and uncertainty around COVID. So like everybody was in this place. So I want to tell Changbin, like, you're not alone. Like everybody is struggling in their own way. But I'm sure that so many stays felt like they weren't alone because of what Changbin is saying here and revealing here, which is like so powerful, and I'm sure made such a huge impact on so many stays. And Changbin saying, when I keep breathing in this stale air, it goes beyond being uncomfortable and I'm left gasping for air. Or it's almost like he's having a panic attack. I end up bothered by things that shouldn't matter, and they end up mattering even though they shouldn't. Even though people's eyes aren't on me, their gazes sting, thinking they might keep watch and see the expression I've kept hidden slip out. I'm afraid, yeah, I'm afraid of just like that fear of being judged and feeling like everybody is watching you, even though like logically you know that doesn't make sense. And then at the point where Bangchan comes in and they're singing together, it almost feels like they're in solidarity with one another, where they're both saying like, I'm struggling, but we're struggling together and we have each other, because like they're singing in unison, they're singing the same notes but just like with an octave's difference. And again, like, oh, it's just so powerful, so freaking brilliant. And this just like reaffirms for me why Changbin is my bias, because of like his rapping, his singing, his lyricism, his being willing to talk about this subject, his, you know, impact that he's made on stage. I could go on, but I will leave it at that, and we'll move on to our next song here, which is I Hate to Admit by Bang Chan. And again, this lyric video was posted at the same time, or around the same time as Close and Streetlight in May of 2020. And we're getting another sad one here, aren't we? I don't know if I can handle this, because like May 2020 was a really difficult time. So I would totally understand why, in the same vein as Streetlight, this would be like a darker song. So yeah, let's see. Just that single piano note. Oh! 어디 가지 말고 곁에 있어줘. 말해봤자 이미 너무 늦었어. 꿈에서도 그려왔던 너 어느새 변해버렸지 뭐. 혹시 몰라 돌아올 수 있다고 말해 뭐해 저번에도 그랬어. 내가 볼 땐 이미 글렀어. 무너지게 한 건 너였어. Yeah. 솔직히 말할게. 포기하고픈데 I don't know. I can't give up on you. Oh. 좀 더 기다릴게. 지금까지 그래왔는데. His vocals here. 인정하기 싫어. 아직도 그리워. How could I forget? 약속했는데. Just like the impact of that single piano note, and then like the one chord and just that one note repeating, and his vocals and the song being like just that, is really freaking powerful. And then those just like really, really subtle strings in the background for the chorus, or what I think is the chorus. It just makes this song seem like so stripped down, and Bang Chan like laying himself bare and like exposing this feeling of betrayal that he's feeling. Like, I don't want to accept it. It's hard to understand. How could I forget the day you lied to me? Like, I want to know, like, who was it? Who lied to you? What did they lie about? Like, he's kind of making you hang on his every word because of the way he's like setting this up. But even though he's like feeling this betrayal, he still can't let go, saying, please don't go anywhere and stay by my side. Even if I say this, it's too late. The you I've pictured, even in my dreams, has already changed. Who knows, maybe you can come back. And then saying, what's the use of saying this? This happened last time too. Like, clearly he has been betrayed more than once. And the one who made this collapse is you. It feels very like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And so that's what this song is talking about, is like his shame around this. Of, I know you hurt me, but I still want you. So yeah, let's keep going. 인정하기 싫어, 이해하기 힘들어. How could I forget the day you lied to me? 인정하기 싫어, 아직도 그리워. Oh, it just like hits you like a stab to the heart. 약속했는데 인정하기 싫어, 이해하기 힘들어. How could I forget the day you lied to me? Ooh. Oh. 밤새면 난 I can't stop thinking about you. Just stay with me. 인정하기 싫어. 아직도 그리워. That was so good. 인정하기 싫어. 이해하기 힘들어. I might as well forget. gosh. Oh, I think this one might actually be my favorite of parts 3 and 4 so far, because he's able to convey so much with just his voice, the lyrics, like a piano where the vast majority of the time is just a single note being played, and then those really subtle strings. Like, it takes so much talent to be able to do that with so little, especially to that part when it just like crescendos and he harmonizes with himself and says like, I stay awake the whole night, I can't stop thinking about you, where it's clearly just like the pain is just racking away at him. I don't honestly think I have much more to say about this other than it was just like so spectacular at capturing those feelings. And I think anybody who's ever felt like lied to or betrayed could listen to this song and like instantly be brought back to those feelings. And that's what a good song does, you know, right? It's like helps you feel those things and bring you back to those places and like put you in a situation that you were in before and like feel with Bangchan here. Okay, next from Hyunjin's song we have I Got It. Also came out in 2020, but the fall of 2020, and looks like this was part of the SKZ Record series. I think there's multiple songs on SKZ-REPLAY that were part of the series, and so I have a lyric video and this looks like a very intimidating photo of Han with a gun. So do we get a pickup in the energy here a bit? Hard for me to imagine like these two almost like ballads back to back with a third one on top of that. Han is capable of pretty much anything, so who knows what it could be. But all right, let's go.
I don't wanna get back some 보나마나 catch up 많은 곳 한숨 쉬어 모두 따라가지 주변 반응에 타고서 나온 song 한 마디 짚에는 나는 둘러 감정으로 묘하지 다 fusion 고개 한번 숙이고서 줄여 걔는 나 화력을 다시 밧줄로 묶어 에이 배터리 닳아 꺼질 때까지 memory full lyrics 나 magazine 표지의 메인이 돼 자주성과 타바이크 래퍼가 돼야지 salary doesn't matter I pay for my 열정 가득 담아낸 트랙이니 빡세게 작업해내 쓰고 님이 풍부한 작업량의 배불림 Oh look what I got 뚝 떨어진 감을 섭취한 후 올라가는 레벨 honey 찍어봐라 성능 내서 꼭대기를 걸어 중심부에 있던 웨치 타고 추질려 걸어 I'm gonna get the top fish 녹음이 탔어 내가 먹은 음식 정리하지 클리니쉬 sicker than you bigger than you 기껏해도 그저 비급에도 대고 찌끈대는 것도 예쁠 뜯어먹는 소리야는 너의 생쇼 시끄럽지 깊은 밀도 없는 잔소리들을 다 물어 배포 거절하는 중 쓸데없는 말들 그만 모두 됐 아가리 가다 냄새나니까 전부 뒤로 빠져 빨리 싸그리 취업한 정리에 비켜다 패션 아드레날린
He's just like spitting.
높이 올라가 그래도 궁시렁 대발의 대답은 아가리 가다 냄새나니까 전부 뒤로 빠져 빨리 싸그리 취업한 정리에 비켜다 패션 아드레날린 솟아올라가 높이 올라가 그래도 궁시렁 대발의 대답은 아가리
Like what? What just happened? Like the bars here, and it passed by so fast, so I feel like I have to go back to the beginning and read some of these lyrics because the ones that I did catch were like, oh, I don't want to get back, son. It's obviously a waste of time. After making it, I sigh. I like this one. Memory full of lyrics. I'm a magazine. I must become the main in the signage. Self-main type. I must become an idol rapper. Salary doesn't matter. I pay for my passion since it's a track full of it. I produce very tightly inside my brain. My stomach is full of a lot of produced work. The level is going up. I hit 100. I speed up right away and walk in the path of the top. So he's like, I'm at the top of my game, bish. And he says, I'm gonna get to the top, bish, but like, I feel like you're already there. Like, you've gotten to that level if you're able to make a song like this where you just absolutely spit. And then I want to know who he's talking to, because clearly he's speaking to someone in particular, of saying, you clean up the food I ate below, clean dish, sicker than you, bigger than you. I carry the kids whom even after working hard can only get on the B level. I feel like after this, you don't want to get on Han's bad side. I'm not too sure about these lyrics. I'm kind of going to interpret them in my way because I think they're a bit off, but like those who stick by saying your live show is bullshit. They're noisy. They have no elegance, and only nag. In the middle of declining, I don't need useless words. So it's almost like I am paying no mind to these people who are criticizing me. And I don't remember who mentioned this. I think someone might have mentioned it in one of my comments on another video, is that No Easy, like the name of that album, is based on criticism that people called them noisy. So like, is that what he's referring to here? The haters? And his answer is always, I got it, I got it. So like, there's no use in criticizing him or being a hater because he does not care. So yeah, let's close this out.
왜 불러야 피곤하다 말야 매일 임마 찾아와서 말하는 거 열심히 다 깨우친 다음 손가락질은 뭐 없어진대 감정의 풍반이 모셔놓은 숭고한 조각상 위에 올려진 건 성은이 아니다 똥이던데 허나 더 체급이 달라내 후발은 하나도 인생 끝까지 서둘러 갈 필요 없지 난 페이스를 유지해 덩기도 쿵덕작 없이 속에서 깨어난 나 비나게 말의 길을 기다렸다 비행하지 흥미로운 인생의 부티를 더한 실력 잡고 넘어지면 귀찮거든 잠만저리 이야기
I've heard enough Han raps at this point that I shouldn't be like so blown away every time. But he really just does blow me away every single time whenever I hear him rap, and the talent just like woof hits me like a wave.
아가리 닫아 냄새 나니까 전부 뒤로 빠져 빨래 싸그리 취업한 정리에 비껴다 패션 아드레날린 솟아올라가 높이 올라가 그래도 궁시렁 대반의 대답은 아가리 닫아 냄새 나니까 전부 뒤로 빠져 빨래 싸그리 취업한 정리에 비껴다 패션 아드레날린 솟아올라가 높이 올라가 그래도 궁시렁 대반의 대답은 아가리
빠른 거 아닙니까 천천히 하면 왜 못해서 그런 거지 넌 백날 시끄러운 소리 땡땡하고 아파 죽겠다 야 이젠 너 별로야 내 맘에 별로야.
Oh. Was that like the polka at the end doing that part? And you know, I feel like there's so many probably really clever things in here that are just lost on me because the words are in Korean. Like, you know, there it says that there's like a Korean pun that obviously I can't understand, and you know, there's probably a lot of other wordplay as well. So even just like already the level of cleverness that he's at without me even understanding those things is just like insane. And I just have so much respect for him and his abilities and his talent. But let's go look at some of those lyrics. So he says, why do you keep calling me? I'm tired every day. You come looking, then say you worked hard, enlightening everyone. You say you'll get rid of pointing fingers. I'm full of emotions, emotional man. Ooh, part of me wants to think that he's talking about JYP. And you know, call back here. I don't need to hurry. I maintain my pace. Inside of the chaotic workplace, the butterfly waits till the wings are dried, then flies. In my exciting life, in my skills, that is the best. Don't look over because it's annoying to clean leftovers. He's talking about leftovers here, but I feel like Han has eaten. Left no crumbs. Every time I make miracles, I cut everything sharply. Yes, I'm a scissor. I don't bow my head on damned criticisms, organize everything. I don't fear fingers pointing at me. I'm not a child. I don't sell myself. I join sides. I create very dangerous challenges. Oh, I can tell by that gun you're wielding. Yeah, this is so spectacular. One of the best Han raps I think I've heard. His talent really just like knows no bounds, seriously. One of the most talented K-pop artists. Period. But all right, let's finish off this part today with Hyunjin's I Miss You. And we have another like special clip music video thing that had a comment from Hyunjin, so let's see what it says. Suddenly, while looking at the pictures of Cami, I saw a few pictures and felt sorry for them, so I made this song. I wrote the lyrics with the hope that my letter would reach one of those pretty stars. Who's Cami and or Komi? Oh... No. I did some investigation and found an article saying the lyrics were written by Hyunjin and he used to have a dog named Komi. No, it's a song about a dead dog. Oh, I'm already crying. I haven't even heard the lyrics or the song and I'm already teary-eyed. Okay, here's what the message was. While looking at photos of my dog, I suddenly felt sorry that I didn't have that many photos, so I ended up writing this song. I wrote the lyrics hoping that my letter would reach one of those pretty stars far off in the sky. There have been so many heartbreaking songs that have come up on SKZ-REPLAY so far, but I feel like this one is the one. If there's anyone to make me cry, it's about a dead dog. But okay, here we go.
하늘에 수놓인 별들을
Ooh.
창문에 빗대어 널 그려봐 조그맣던 너 남아 지금쯤 가장
those
반짝일
guitar
거야
chords.
미안하단 말이 너에겐 가장 지옥과도 같았던 거라면서 어쩔
So
수
you're writing the song?
없었단 핑계 속에 난 마지막마저 웃지 못했어 저 별에 내 목소리가 닿을 수 있다면 좋겠어
See, this doesn't feel like that sorrowful, you know?
아무리 소리를 질러도
It almost seems like he's reliving happy
너는 참
memories.
예뻤단 걸 모르는 게
But I could be wrong until I, actually look up the lyrics. So that's what I'm gonna do. The stars embroidered in the sky. I try to draw you from the window. You who used to be so little must be the shiniest now. The word sorry to you, knowing that it's probably a hellish word. I can't smile, even in the last excuse that I couldn't help it. That star, I hope my voice reaches to that star. No matter how I scream, you wouldn't know that you're pretty. So is that star like representing his dog who's passed on and is now like in the heavens? That's so sweet. I wanted to let you know of it all, the things worth smiling and looking at you. So is he like apologizing to his doggy for not being able to save its life? I don't know if the dog was male or female. Of like, I'm sorry, I don't have more pictures of you, or like that you're cemented in my memory as much as you could have been. But okay, let's continue.
다 알려주고 싶었는데 너가 보고 쓸만한 것들 유독 똑똑했던 너였기에 아픔 다
Is this like his
기억할
memory
것
box?
같아서 눈물이 멈추질 않았어
Oh no, is that like one of his toys?
애초에 만나지 말았어
Or is that toy like representative of the dog?
생각한 미친 내가 싫었어
No.
지금이라도 널 안고 싶어 미안해
He's just so like beautiful.
저 별에 내 목소리가 닿을 수 있다면 좋겠어
Oh, the little tree.
내가
Is that like the dog's
아무리
tree?
소리를 질러도
Oh,
너는 참 예뻤단 걸 모르는
oh my god.
게
Oh, it's like the dog's POV. Oh my gosh. That just like breaks my heart. So yeah, let's look at the rest of those lyrics. I wanted to let you know that all the things worth smiling at looking at you. You are very smart, and I thought you would remember all the pain. The tears won't stop. The thought that I shouldn't have met you in the first place. Oh, why not? I hated myself for thinking crazily like that. I'm sorry for wanting to hug you even now. I can just feel my heart breaking into a zillion pieces. I know a new dog doesn't replace an old dog, but I hope that Hyunjin has like a new doggy and a new companion now, and that he can kind of like make up for lost time with Komi. Or at least I really hope that's the case, because like, oh, I can't live. I can't go on knowing that Hyunjin is like feeling this level of heartbreak even, you know, more than 2 years after this came out. So yes, I wish the sweetest of doggos for Hyunjin. And wow, what a way to end this part. I feel like it went through the emotional ringer in these 4 different songs. You know, that emotional, powerful rap with Changbin, and then we had that ballad with Bang Chan, this like intense rap banger diss track from Han, and then this song from Hyunjin. Oh, wow. Stray Kids really knows how to play with my emotions. But I would love to know from all of you between part 3 and then also this part, like which songs were your favorite. I still think that I hate to admit was my favorite, but who knows? Maybe in a couple weeks, once I've been able to play all the other songs a couple of times at least, that, you know, things will maybe change. But for now, I feel like that's like the song that really stuck out to me. And this just makes me even more excited to get emotionally beaten up as I continue to go through SKZ-REPLAY. So friends, thank you so much for joining me for this reaction. I would love to know your thoughts about these different songs. Have you known them for years? Was SKZ-REPLAY the first time, like me, that you were hearing them? Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments. I would also like to thank my patrons for making this video happen. My patrons have access to exclusive weekly reactions. I have many Stray Kids exclusive reactions on my Patreon right now. My patrons also have access to my YouTube schedule for the month, as well as behind the scenes content. And then my $5 patrons have early access to my YouTube videos, the ability to vote on the content of a YouTube video once per month, and they get a shout out at the end of every single one of my YouTube videos. So an extra special thank you to my $5 patrons, who are Zaye Life, Catherine W, Catherine H, CM, Chris Mary R, Desiree, MJN, Aaron M, Hope to Dust, It's Mr. Burrow, Jazzberry, Jennifer O, JLA, Kirsten, Chris M, Lady Snow 7989, Leah B, Nicey64, The Fashion Barbie, Tiffers, and Vicos. If you would like to support my channel, help keep it afloat, then you can visit me at patreon.com/laurenclaire and enjoy some fun little benefits as well. But until my next Stray Kids video, I think it's actually going to be the new Japanese album that is coming out. I hope you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, that your pupper, if you have one, is in good health, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.